Beatrix Potter, Lover of Nature. Some people love nature. They draw and write about it. Beatrix Potter was like that. Beatrix was born long ago on July 28th, 1866. She lived in a large house in London, England. In those days well-to-do little girls did not go to school. They were taught at home. Beatrix's parents hired a teacher. She learned reading, writing, art, and music. Beatrix had a little brother named Bertram. They had a schoolroom in the house where they studied, but when Bertram was 6, he went away to school. After that, Beatrix was very lonesome. She was not allowed to play with other children, so Beatrix spent a lot of time drawing and painting. During the summers, the Potter family went to the country. Beatrix loved her time in nature. In the city, the children's freedom was limited. In the country, they could play freely. They explored forests and meadows. All the time, Beatrix and Bertram drew pictures of everything they saw. They even caught wild animals and tamed them. Some of them they kept as pets. They had rabbits, a snake, a green frog, a tortoise, and 2 lizards. Beatrix and Bertram kept a collection of the animals in her schoolroom in London. Beatrix watched them play, sleep, and eat. She always drew them. 2 of Beatrix's favorite pets were rabbits. She named them Peter Piper and Benjamin Bouncer. When Beatrix was 27, she wrote a letter to a 5-year-old child named Noel. Noel was sick, and she wanted to cheer him up. She did not know what to write. She remembered her pet rabbits. She wrote a story about 4 rabbits. It was a great success. Noel loved it. Later she made the story into a book called The Tale of Peter Rabbit. Children enjoyed the story about a naughty rabbit that steals lettuce from a farmer. More and more books were printed. Beatrix wrote other books about different characters. She moved to Hilltop Farm where she wrote many of her stories. She wrote about the animals on her farm. She made up stories about ducks, hens, dogs, mice, kittens, and cats. She also became a skilled artist. She drew lovely pictures of plants, mushrooms, and animals. In all, Beatrix Potter wrote 22 excellent books for children. Beatrix loved the countryside and wanted to protect it, so she bought many acres of land with lakes and forests. She died in 1943, but she left her land to the government. Today this land is still protected. You can even visit Hilltop Farm where she once lived.